Most people think money will solve all their problems. And sure, it helps a lot. But have you ever wondered why so many rich people still feel miserable, stressed, or even lost? The truth is, wealth alone won't make you truly successful. The key is how you think about money, how you use it, and how you let it shape your life. In this video, we're diving deep into the mindset of real financial success, not just how to make money, but how to build a life of wealth, freedom, and fulfillment. We'll break down the principles that separate those who stay broke from those who build lasting wealth. And stick around, because by the end, you'll know exactly how to shift your mindset and start creating the financial future you actually want. Understand risk and reward. Wealth isn't built by playing it safe. Just ask any high roller at MRC Vegas. They don't just throw chips on the table and hope for the best. They calculate, strategize, and take risks only when the odds are in their favor. That's the key to financial success, understanding that risk and reward go hand in hand. If you never take a shot, you'll never score. But if you gamble blindly, you'll crash just as fast. The trick? Learning when to bet big and when to hold back. Look at Warren Buffett. He didn't build his empire by being reckless. He mastered the art of calculated risk, investing in businesses with strong fundamentals and long-term potential. The same applies to anyone looking to grow wealth. Before you dive into an investment, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And can I handle it? If you can't stomach the potential loss, it's not a smart bet. But if the risk is measured and the reward is worth it, that's when you go all in. One way to start is by diversifying your investments. Stocks, real estate, even digital assets, each carries a different level of risk. The wealthy don't dump everything into one venture. They spread their bets to maximize upside while minimizing downside. Want to invest in stocks? Look into ETFs or blue-chip companies with a strong track record. Thinking about real estate? Consider rental properties in growing markets. By understanding risk, you can make moves that set you up for long-term gains. And here's something most people overlook. Risk isn't just about money. It's about time, energy, and opportunity. Every decision you make is a trade-off. Will this move push you closer to financial freedom, or will it just keep you stuck in the same cycle? That's why learning to assess risk is one of the most valuable skills you can have. And once you do, you'll see why the most successful people don't just rely on money, they rely on people. Because the right connections can lower risks and open doors you never even knew existed. Master the art of networking. Wealth isn't just about how much money you make, it's about who you know. Walk into MRC Vegas, and you'll see firsthand how the biggest players operate. They don't just sit back and count their chips, they build relationships with the right people. Because let's be real, opportunities don't just fall into your lap. They come from conversations, partnerships, and connections that open doors you could never unlock alone. The wealthy understand this better than anyone, which is why they invest in people just as much as they invest in assets. Think about it. How many millionaires built their fortune completely alone? Almost none. Even self-made entrepreneurs had mentors, investors, or strategic partners who helped them level up. That's why networking isn't just about meeting people, it's about creating genuine relationships that lead to real opportunities. Want to start a business? Connect with someone who's already built one. Looking for high-yield investments? Talk to people who are making it happen. The right conversation can save you years of trial and error. But here's the thing, networking isn't just swapping business cards or adding people on LinkedIn. It's about providing value first. The best networkers don't just ask, "What can you do for me?" They figure out how they can help others, and that's what makes them unforgettable. Maybe you introduce two people who could benefit from working together, or maybe you share an insight that shifts someone's mindset. The more you give, the more doors you open. That's how wealth builders play the game. And here's where it gets even better. When you surround yourself with high-level thinkers, your mindset shifts. You start seeing bigger opportunities, taking smarter risks, and thinking like a winner. That's why networking isn't just about connections. It's about upgrading your entire environment. And once you do that, something clicks. Because success isn't just about having resources, it's about knowing how to leverage them. Take control of your mindset. Step into MRC Vegas, and you'll notice something right away. Successful people think differently. They don't panic over losses, they don't hesitate when opportunities arise, and they don't let fear control their decisions. That's not luck, that's mindset. Wealth starts in the mind before it ever shows up in your bank account. If you think like a broke person, you'll stay broke. But if you train yourself to see possibilities instead of roadblocks, you'll start making moves that put you in control of your financial future. The truth is, your financial habits are just a reflection of your mindset. Ever notice how some people always seem to attract money while others struggle no matter how much they earn? It's because wealthy people see money as a tool, not a problem. They focus on growth, investments, and creating passive income, while others focus on cutting costs and avoiding risks. Shifting your mindset means replacing scarcity thinking with abundance thinking, realizing that there's more than enough money out there if you're willing to go after it. But here's the catch. Mindset isn't just about positive thinking, it's about action. You can't just sit around hoping for wealth to find you. You need to actively build skills, make smart financial moves, and create opportunities. Read books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill or Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Surround yourself with people who talk about investments, business strategies, and financial freedom. The more you expose yourself to wealth-building ideas, the faster your mindset shifts. And once you master your mindset, everything changes. You stop hesitating, you stop making excuses, and you start moving differently. That's the difference between those who create wealth and those who just dream about it. Because when you control your thoughts, you control your decisions, and those decisions determine your future. And speaking of smart decisions, the next step is all about making your resources work for you instead of just spending them. Leverage your resources. Wealthy people don't just work hard, they work smart. They know that money, time, and skills aren't meant to be spent, they're meant to be multiplied. At MRC Vegas, the top players don't just throw money around recklessly, they make every dollar work for them. The same principle applies to real life. If you're only working for money, you're playing the wrong game. The key is learning how to take what you already have and use it to create even bigger opportunities. Think about it, most people blow their income on things that give them zero return. But the wealthy see money as a tool for leverage. Instead of spending every paycheck, they invest in stocks, real estate, and businesses. They use their money to buy assets that generate passive income, so their wealth grows even when they're not working. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how well you use what you have. Even small investments can turn into major returns over time. But it's not just about money. Time and knowledge are resources too. Some of the richest people in the world started with $0, but they invested their time into learning high-income skills, copywriting, sales, investing. They leverage knowledge to build businesses and create financial freedom. Instead of wasting hours scrolling on social media, imagine using that time to master a skill that could make you money for life. When you stop thinking like a spender and start thinking like an investor, everything changes. You begin to see hidden opportunities everywhere, ways to increase your income, grow your wealth, and secure your future. And once you master this, the next key is making sure you stay disciplined in your financial strategy, because wealth isn't built overnight, but it's lost in an instant if you're not careful. Stay disciplined in your financial strategy. Wealth isn't built on luck, It's built on discipline. At MRC Vegas, the biggest winners aren't just the ones who take big risks, they're the ones who know when to walk away. They have a strategy and they stick to it, no matter how tempting it is to chase quick wins. The same rule applies to finances. If you don't have a clear money plan, you'll always be at the mercy of emotions, impulses, and bad decisions. Wealthy people don't wing it, they operate with a structured, long-term vision. Discipline starts with knowing your numbers. Most people have no idea where their money goes, which is why they always feel broke. The rich track income, expenses, and investments like their life depends on it. They don't just hope to save money, they automate their savings and investments. Instead of spending first and saving what's left, they pay themselves first, ensuring that wealth building is a priority, not an afterthought. And when it comes to investing, discipline is what separates those who get rich from those who stay stuck. The stock market, real estate, and businesses all have ups and downs, but the wealthiest people don't panic. They play the long game, knowing that real wealth compounds over time. They don't let emotions dictate their financial moves. They follow proven strategies and stay consistent, even when the market gets shaky. But here's the catch: discipline is boring. It's not flashy, and it doesn't give you instant gratification. That's why most people fail at wealth building. They want fast money, not smart money. But those who master financial discipline, they win in the long run. And when setbacks come, which they always do, the most successful people know how to manage losses without letting them destroy their future. Learn to manage losses without giving up. Losses are inevitable in any high-stakes game, whether it's business, investing, or even life itself. At MRC Vegas, even the best players face setbacks. The difference? They don't let losses define them. Instead of panicking, they step back, analyze what went wrong, and adjust their strategy. The same applies to building wealth. Financial setbacks, whether it's a bad investment, a market crash, or a failed business, are only permanent if you let them be. The wealthy don't just accept losses, they learn from them and come back stronger. The secret to bouncing back is keeping your emotions in check. Most people panic when they see their investments drop or their businesses struggle. They make impulsive decisions, selling at a loss or giving up too soon. But look at how the rich handle it. Warren Buffett has seen market crashes wipe out billions of his portfolio's value, yet he never panicked. Why? Because he understands that wealth is a long-term game. He buys when others are scared, stays patient, and waits for the comeback. But learning from losses isn't just about patience, it's about adapting. The most successful people pivot instead of quitting. If one business model doesn't work, they tweak it. If one investment strategy flops, they study the data and adjust. They see failure as feedback, not as a stop sign. Think about Jeff Bezos. Amazon was originally just an online bookstore. If he had given up at the first challenge, there wouldn't be the trillion-dollar empire it is today. Winners adjust, losers quit. The key takeaway? Losses are only failures if you refuse to learn from them. Every setback is a lesson in disguise, teaching you what not to do next time. And the ones who master this, they don't just recover, they come back stronger, smarter, and wealthier. But there's one final piece of the puzzle. If wealth is your only goal, you'll never truly win. True wealth isn't just about money. Money is powerful, but it's not the ultimate goal. Many people chase wealth thinking it will bring them happiness, only to realize they still feel empty inside. True financial success isn't just about stacking cash, it's about building a life of freedom, purpose, and fulfillment. The richest people in the world don't just focus on their bank accounts, they invest in their health, relationships, and mindset just as much as their businesses. Because what's the point of having millions if you're too stressed, sick, or alone to enjoy it? Donald Trump once said, "If you're going to think big." That mindset applies not just to wealth but to life itself. The wealthy don't just accumulate money, they create legacy. They think beyond material success and focus on impact, on their families, their communities, and even the world. That's why the richest individuals often become philanthropists, mentors, and visionaries. They understand that real wealth is about creating something bigger than themselves. But here's where most people go wrong. They sacrifice everything, health, time, relationships, for money, only to regret it later. The true winners know how to balance it all. They don't just grind 24/7, they take care of their bodies, spend time with their loved ones, and find meaning beyond the hustle. They build businesses that align with their values, allowing them to grow their wealth without losing themselves in the process. At the end of the day, money is a tool, not the destination. It gives you choices, security, and the ability to live on your own terms. But the real flex? Waking up every day knowing you have both wealth and peace of mind. Because what's the point of financial freedom if you're still a prisoner of stress, fear, or regret? The key is aligning money with purpose, and that's what separates the truly wealthy from everyone else. At the end of the day, money is just a tool. But the way you use it? That's what determines whether you'll be truly wealthy or just another person chasing paychecks. If you start applying these principles, you'll stop feeling like money controls you and start using it to design the life you deserve. Now, if you're serious about upgrading your financial mindset, there's something that can take you even further. My Material Holistic Health, Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life is designed to help you align your mindset, health, and wealth for true success. Click the link in the pinned comment to get started. And before you go, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's the biggest mindset shift you've had about money? Let's talk!